G'day, mate, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jedi, and of course, the wonderful Voltron. In our last episode, we spent some time in the Pride system, just a little bit of time in the Pride system, made sure that, well, we did some optimizations around the hives and also around the ray receivers to make sure we could maximize what we had in the Pride system. But in today's episode, do not rush me yet, it's been seconds. Today, we're moving on. We're finishing the Pride system. I want to go to the Epsilon system. I want to give it sort of the same treatment. I want to confirm everything is running there as planned, as pictured, and then we can move on to, well, as another system after that. Just want to make sure we've, crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's before we move on to the next project, which means I need to ask you that very important question. That very important question being, well, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, Voltron will get you down on one knee and beg you, can you please keep the like? So, we are going to be going to, no, all the wrong buttons. V for view, all the way out here, view. We're going to be going to the Epsilon system. Now, the Epsilon system has, 4 hives, and that's going to be our first stop into the hives. We have a Yeta hive. Yeta hive has already been severely beaten up, and we've got a vein utilization level 20. So it's already been beaten up. The Alpha hive has also been severely beaten up. We also have a Beta hive over here, also severely beaten up, and we have a Snaky hive. Now, Snaky hive is, fully underdeveloped, and that's actually going to be our first stop. Our first stop is going to be the Snaky hive. I need to make sure I turn off all the weapons before we leave to go to Snaky hive, because this, as far as I understand, is going to be my perfect hive. My perfect hive where it won't do anything, ever. It's just going to sit there and hopefully not absorb any power. If we go and look at Epsilon system, we can see I've got 122 gigawatts worth of power here. I'm requesting all of it, and, well, I'm losing 9 gigawatts. I'd really like to not lose 9 gigawatts. In fact, if I don't lose 9 gigawatts, we're going to be very, very close to the amount of requested power I have actually being fulfilled. So, plan is to go out to that one. Now, before I do that, I need to, like I said, disable weapons. I can leave you on manual fire, and technically you guys should be enabled. No, not that far enabled. And I want to disable you guys, because the last thing I want to do is, if I have a perfect hive, accidentally blow it up. Cool. So we're going to jump out to, come on, there. Always, every time. Probably because I don't really mind wasting warpers at all. Can that go in there? And can just delete. Cool. Alright, Snaky hive, 2 light years, don't overshoot. 5, 4, 2, 1, right there. Cool, Snaky hive. Snaky hive, please stay on the screen. Cool. Snaky hive. Snaky hive is losing matter. I don't know what it's building. It says building 0%. It's also losing energy. It has 0 energy in store, which to me implies that this is a very, very broken hive, which is my perfect example of a perfect hive to be thoroughly broken. Can I hit that? Cool. All right. So yes, you have matter, but you don't have energy. So at some stage, I broke this in some way where it never, ever, ever got to the stage where it could start requesting energy, which is fine. That's perfect. So we need to actually confirm that you're not actually getting any energy. What is that in the background? Oh, that's the black hole. Okay, all right. So yes, in theory, you're a perfect hive. Combat mode. Where are you? 5 AU, 3 AU, 0.7 AU. Alpha hive is going to be our target. Go. Cool. Alpha hive. All the hives are pretty broken, so I should be able to get close to this first. Okay. Again, same story. You have some sort of power storage, but you look like, if I go to this side, you look like you're dead. Like nothing is powered up. Well, technically that's powered up. You have lights. Which half has lights? Okay, the top half has lights. and is somehow getting power. What's that? Why has that got a light? It doesn't have a light, it has a reflection. Okay, if we look at the underneath, I do not see a single photon receiver. If I click on any part of this, it all seems to be 0 energy. You know what? Can I turn on that? Can I run into that? Actually, can I? Yeah, match speeds by running into. Cool. Have run into it. Okay, can I turn on that weapon as well? Minus 2.6 gigajoules worth of power with an energy level of minus 9 megawatts. Yeah, it looks like this has no power whatsoever. Wrong button. I want to go to that button. 9.08. So that hasn't changed anything. Can you gun shoot that thing? Gun. Shoot that part. Cool. Insufficient power. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, everything looks here like it's dispowered. Now, we do have a bunch of, in theory, there's a bunch of photon receivers on the underneath. Can I click on any one of them? Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom in and we're gonna have to deal with the fact that I can't match speeds. It's a seed node. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something that's attached here. So that's a photon receiver right there, in theory. If I shoot that, it's being built. It has negative energy and negative megajoules and 9.09. Can we please? No, we can't. So we're still shooting that one. Okay. I want to be blown up in a second. But the little laser is actually incredibly powerful. Okay, shoot that. No, shoot that, I said. Oh. That one. That one. Cool. Now it's manually doing what I want. Okay. Wrong button. That button. 9.01. Okay, so if I go back to here, we can see that in theory there's another one right there in front of me. So that should be here. That's a bridge. That's a photon receiver. So if I aim at that, yeah, you're not hitting the Hive main structure, that is. If I go shoot and kill this, in theory, it's going to drop V. Why? 8.83. So again, it's dropped the power a little bit. These are not built. They're not built. They're not receiving power. They're not doing anything important. But yet still somehow they're sucking power out of my Dyson Sphere. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try and get a baseline. That's what I really want. I want a baseline. I want a baseline for how much power is going to get stolen by a Hive. And we know every single Hive, the more ray receivers they have, or the more photon receivers they have on the bottom, real or not real, the more power they're going to steal from the sphere. But we have Snaky Hive. Snaky Hive, I am 100% sure is going to steal 0 power. So what we're going to do is we're going to confirm that by turning you guys on. Yep. And that should solve this problem in about 3 seconds flat. And everything should disappear. I wouldn't mind keeping just that bit there. So maybe I can convince them to wander over here. Maybe. Nope, never mind. The main structure's gone. Yep, that didn't take them long. They're fairly ambiguous about what they blow up. They're pretty much happy to blow up everything. And I'd be really happy if I could run into some part of the structure. Oh my god. No. Okay, can I turn off? Ooh. There's only so much flashing I can deal with. Okay. That's dropped the power down to 5.71 gigawatts. So that hive that had no power and couldn't do anything was stealing like 3-4 gigawatts worth of power out of our sphere. Given that knowledge, we're going to go and try out Beta Hive, which I'm willing to bet is stealing another 2.5 gigawatts. Yeah, actually, is the other one closer? That's snaky. That's snaky. Beta is 5, Yeta is 4. Nope. They're both about as close as one another. Alright, so we're going to head across to Beta Hive. No, that's close enough. And then it'd be really nice if we could just hit part of this, so that way we'll match speeds. My fleet should be behind me somewhere. And there they are. And can I hit that preferably before it blows up? Okay, it glanced. Sort of slowed me down. It's roughly about the same speed. Okay, so back into this 5.26, 5.16, 5.07, 4.89. How much is left? Almost nothing. 4.33, 4.06, 3.97, 3.78, and I don't think there's anything left. Confirmed. Okay. With that done, let's go try Yeta Hive. Relay station from Yeta Hive. Oh, okay. And you guys are set to kill relays. So that's another thing in this system. I want to test taking out the relays as well. Now, this one also is depowered. Like, it doesn't have... Actually, can I click on you? So you have a central core. You have no matter, no energy. So there is a possibility, if I could keep the central core and take out everything else, that you might end up like our little snaky hive. But I want a baseline. I want to make a confirmation. I want to know how to duplicate this going forth. Because my plan is that we should get into a situation where I should be able to leave every single system in a state where I don't have to come back, I don't have to monitor it, I don't have to clean it up afterwards. It should be in a state where it's just perfectly happy, and if you get close enough, you're going to get bopped. I mean, more exactly when you get close enough. Can I look at that? So we're down to 1.1 gigawatts. The relay is coming in. Whoa, it didn't make it. Okay. So yes, realistically, I want to be in a state where I don't have to worry about the different systems. Once we've done with the system, we're done with the system. We never have to go back. We don't have to monitor it. We don't have to take care of it. It's automated. It's automated. That's really what we're all about. And now we're in a situation where I'm not losing any power whatsoever. There are no hives stealing any power, which is important because we definitely have a snaky hive. Definitely have a snaky hive sitting there doing nothing. We also, if we go back to Pride, Pride still has Beta Hive, but Beta Hive is hooked to the farm. So Beta Hive I have to live with. It is in the Pride system. I'm going to be losing about a gigawatt. It's probably going to expand over time. It's probably going to shoot more power, but I'm going to be, no matter what, I'm going to be losing power to that hive forever. All right, so we already know, well, we now know that there is a way to get a hive in a situation where it exists, it takes up that slot, but doesn't use any power. There's a possibility with the Pride. Now it's gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack. With the relays that I left in orbit somewhere. Yep, somewhere. Needle in a haystack. There is a possibility they are chewing up an orbit. I don't know. In theory, if I come back to the Prime system, we might have a core destroyed that I can click on to find out where they are, but I don't know for sure. I also don't know if a new seed arrives, can it take over that slot and take over those relays? Like, are those, like, So a planetary base. If you take out the relay station above a planetary base, any other hive from the local system can attach to that planetary base. So I've had, for argument's sake, a planetary base, the relay above it, be owned by Alpha Hive. And then I've taken out the relay. And then Beta Hive has sent a relay over that is then attached to an existing planetary base rather than making a new one. And the planetary base is no longer attached to Alpha, it's now attached to Beta because the relay is now attached to Beta, right? So is there a way that a new seed can come across and as it deploys, it instantly gets, it instantly fills that slot and gets those relays we left in space? We don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave this. We're going to have to come back to, well, the Pride system when a new seed arrives, which is, I have no idea when. And we're probably going to have to wait for a new seed to actually be sent, because that way it's brand new. It's not one that already happened to have left. And no, I want to click on that. You're on your way to Epsilon. You are 4 light years away. However long that takes you to get here. A while. Actually, we can work that out. So if I accelerate up to 3,800 meters per second, because that's the rate that a seed flies at, or is it 1250? I think it's 1250, 3,800, roughly. You're an hour and 10 minutes away. So that seed's going to be here in an hour and 10 minutes. So that means in an hour and 10 minutes, we will have a look at that. All right. So with this one now cleaned off, what I want to do is I need to go to, actually, I want to look back at the sphere. We're launching a lot of sails. We're requesting most of the power, but not all the power. So what I want to do is I want to go to our science planet. I want to go to our science planet. I want to make sure science is running fine, which is Epsilon 3, right above us. The one that's very, very busy with lots of ships coming and going. And I want to make sure science is running fine. In theory, science should be running fine, but it doesn't hurt to double check whilst we're here. Make sure science is running as it's meant to, at full speed, because, well, I want science. I want a lot of research. We are still doing research. That's not a good sign to start with. That's also not a good sign. Okay, so something wrong with research. Can we look at you? So I don't have any green cubes, and I am short on purple cubes. Purple is short on microchips. Microchips are short on microcrystalline components. Microcrystalline components are, and you're short on that. That is short on deuterium. Oh, okay, so deuterium. Deuterium we can solve quickly. Deuterium is, we're just going to make a new one, and you're going to do deuterium. You're going to do remote demand, and that's it. I cannot, obviously. Where were you? Yeah, 4 out of 10 ships out. Oh, well, we're going to max that out to start with. 3, 4. It doesn't matter if I end up having too much deuterium pulled in this planet. It's not going to hurt me in the slightest. Okay, we're going to have to give that a couple of minutes to see if it stabilizes. What we can do is, in the meantime, you, which I set up, we're just going to set you to local storage. Yeah, we're going to set to local storage. That way the deuterium that we've brought in won't interact with the other deuterium, and we can go from there. Meanwhile, microcrystalline components. Swap to north for you, please. Is this build? You're not running. You don't have silicon. Do you have silicon? You have lots of silicon. Okay, so our belts. Our belts move 30 items per second. And those 30 items per second are stacked 4 high. But that's only 120 items per second. And you don't see me running flat out. Oh, it's the good old frame rate issues. So the belt is very staggered, but it's actually running flat out because all the things are identical, and it's like the whole tire going backward thing. Okay, optical illusion. So what we need to do is, from the looks of it, I need to get more silicon. It's also going to be technically more copper because it's used a 1-to-1 ratio. No, it's 2-to-1 ratio. So I need to get more silicon into this build, which means either I run the belt halfway and then add a new belt in, or I think the easier answer I don't want to really remove those. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a second belt. We're going to bring silicon. We're going to bring silicon to here. We're going to put one. Oh, I'm going to put one of those. A lack of item. Yeah, I'm going to be missing those. Can I put you here? And there. And we're going to run that belt through to the end right there. And then we're going to have you go in. And then tab. Okay, that failed because only half the belt was built. Cool, done. Alright, so this means that these guys should get silicon from the outside, which also means that I want to trim some of their sorters. So you are the input. Okay, so we're going to remove you, we're going to remove you, we're going to remove you, remove you, remove you, and you, and you, and you. Wrong belt. And you. Cool. With those changes, that means the whole build should run, or at least this side of the build should run all the way to the end. Yes, they no longer have that little yellow symbol on them. Turn on lights, please. And that means also have to do the exact same here. Can I grab the belt? I'm going to drag this way to here, to here, to here, and then into there. And then can I move Voltron over to here? Cool. I need to get through that. Alright, can I reverse path? Actually, can I put you on first? That way everything gets produced. Run that into there, and we're going to set you to be those things. And which is your input? That's your input. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go with 7. And then this is going to be your input. And we're going to... Done. And that should fix that problem. Yep, they're all running. Okay, can I... Light, there we go. Okay, light on. Oh. It's at an extreme angle. Can I just straighten up the light a little bit? There you go. Let's probably move that way for a screenshot. All right, so that should fix that problem. Now, that will then... And actually, hang on. Blueprints. Science. 30 science per second. I think this has already been updated. So this is 92 needed and 100 built. But I think this is an older blueprint. Possibly. Has 96. Cool. All right, well, if we know this older blueprint has 96, can I make sure... Actually, can I make sure that we copy that and we paste that right there? Cool. You don't need that, and you don't need that. But I will need 4 assemblers. Oh, I have 100. Yoink. Cool. All right, so that should fix that problem. The extra couple of machines will just give us a little boost in production. A little boost in production is all we should need to make sure that this catches up fairly quickly, which should then fix our purple science problem. Our green science problem is still tied to deuterium, and you have all 10 ships out, bringing in all the deuterium, but they're still not in stock, which means I need to go to you, and I need to say local supply. And also means I need to go to you and say, oh, you have local demand. Oh. So this is already pre-allocated. So I need a ship to land with deuterium, so then a drone can take off to go get deuterium. Yeah, so towers have a max throughput, an absolute max throughput. and they're going to request locally first, and then they'll request remotely second. And it's the order it's written in on the list. It's also the order it happens in the game. And it can only request up to 2,000, not 20,000, not 40,000, not 50,000, 20,000. So if I have all 10 of the logistics vessels out, already going and getting deuterium, then I can't send any of the drones also out to go get deuterium. So do I have a solution? I can use fidget spinners. So what's going to happen is this going to eventually run out. Okay, eventually it's going to run out of local supply, and then it's going to send out the planetary, the big vessels, to go pick up more. When that happens, as there's no local supply anymore, if this has run out of local supply as well and can't get it from the other tower, that's when it's going to send out these vessels to go get more deuterium as well. And that might be enough. I might be in a situation where I need to do something like this, where I have fire ice coming in here and fire ice coming in here. You might notice all these vessels are parked. None of them ever take off. Very seldom do they take off. I rephrase that. Very, very seldom do they take off, because this one's bringing in 2,000 constantly. Well, 20,000 constantly. It's setting off all the vessels to go get all the fire ice. And fire ice is much easier to get and much more local compared to deuterium. And then I'm feeding 2 belts in here, which are all stacked 4 high, which means this belt's moving 120 per second, that belt's moving 120 per second, which means I'm actually moving 240 fire ice into here per second, which means these guys don't often get to take off and get things. Like, it had a plus 200. It had a single little drone had the order to fly there to there to go get some fire ice, or possibly to here. Storage. That seems pointless. Fly here to here instead. Occasionally, an itty bitty drone will get enough room in here that I can put 2,000 in. Like, I had enough room that obviously they went and sent off a big vessel to bring in 2,000. Now, you can't have more than 2,000 in these towers. You can have, 22,000, 24,000, 20, whatever it happens to be. If there was demand to send the ship out, and then you stop using it. So the ships come back with its 2,000 and it goes in the tower, and you end up with a tower that's oversupplied. Oh, you have local demand as well. Oh, so you're actually supplementing both of them. So yeah, right at the moment we're over 2,000. Or 20,000 rather. You might not bring things in fast enough. You're set to 20%. We will see. I might need to tweak these. Because you're on local, so you're actually flying fire ice into here, which was then also feeding this. 7,000. We'll have to see. Because at the moment, green science. So at the moment, graviton lenses have not caught up. Okay, at the moment. There's microcrystalline components here, which means this build is running flat out as far as everything's concerned. You don't have CPUs, so I don't have spare CPUs yet to make sure purple science is running flat out. Because there is storage in here for purple science, and technically because there is actually some sort of white bar in here, technically means there's green science in here, which means technically we're running at full speed. Although you don't inspire confidence. The towers are partially running. Where is you? It has a white bar. As long as it doesn't physically run out of stock, that means technically it's running flat out. Okay? If it gets down to nothing in stock, like green science. If it gets down to current being 0, then that means it's not running at full speed. Green science itself, lost my mouse. It's too much stuff on the screen. is not saying current in stock 0, so that means technically it's also running at full speed. We'll have to see. We will have to see. All right. Came here to check science. Science seems to be running fine. If we go to production and we say number 3, and we say this planet only, we're at 3.1. We should be at 3.6. Let's go for the last minute. We're at 3.596. Okay, we're fine. We're fine on science. All right. So that brings me to my next important question, which is critical photons. And the answer is yes. Yes to critical photons and yes to antimatter. No, you shouldn't be letting the antimatter leave the planet ever. Which means, in theory, it's time to double science. Can I have many more of those? Can I have actually let's just do this properly. Okay, if I select the whole planet from there to there, what is it that exactly I need? I need 1,000 special labs. I need 350 quantum chemical plants. I don't have those on me. I need 188 of the minuscule particle colliders. Okay. I'll need 120 oil refineries. Okay, so can we... All right, can I take you up to 500? You're done. All right, can I take you buildings? That one. Can I get a neat 1,000, please? Roughly. Cool. Can I go with refineries? 100. Left. 120. Yes, please. Can I get quantum chemical plants? About 200. I've got enough sort of to fill in the gap. Miniature particle gliders was 190 something, so let's go with 200. Up. No, right. Up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Select the whole planet again. I do not have 26,000 belt. I do not have 5,000. Maybe I do have 5,000 sorters. 4,000. No, not quite. So that'll be fine. That'll be fine. They'll all be fine. That suns should be fine. 1,000 of those should be fine. 19 smelters is not going to be fine. That's 851. So we need to up that request. Everything else should be fine. So belts, 2,000 sorters, and belts, 2,000 sorters, and smelters. Okay, can we come back to here? Can I go sorters, please? 2,000. Yep. Belt. That much. And what was the other one? Smelters. Those. Can I go... That's like 19, so let's just bring in 20. Okay. That's our request list. Hopefully that gets delivered. I'm now worried. It should get delivered. We're not requesting enough. Maybe... Nope, there we go, 100. Okay. Alright. So, with that done, we're going to turn off you guys. We're also going to... I noticed there was 3 babs. Do I have a bab in here somewhere? 2. Is there a bab in here somewhere? There's a bab in here somewhere. Right there. Okay. Oh, because you were cleaning up titanium. Are you not done? Okay, you just need me to look at you. Alright. I thought I fixed this previously. Lack of item. Thank you. Okay. Alright, turn that back on for half a second. Alright, so our plan. Our plan is we're going to start blueprinting, doing a lot of blueprinting. and hopefully get everything to fit together fairly nicely. Wrong button. Okay, I won't turn off that. Okay, can I land? No, can we fly to here? Alright, foundation. Bury. Can I bury this? Can I bury that lava? And can I bury this and that and that and all of that and all of that? That can go too. Can we remove that? And we'll call that a start. And can I also go to here? And remember how I said foundation? We have foundation being provided to us by the fog. Well, it's time to call in 5,000 of it. Okay. All right. So our plan is to definitely remove that power pole before it gets in my way. All right. Our plan is we need to work out exactly what I need to put and where I need to put it. All right. I need one of these. This is going to be important. This is juice. We have enough juice currently, but I don't know if I have enough juice going forth, which is an odd shape. Oh, oh. Are you fitting there? No. Okay. Will you all go away? We're also going to end up breaking many, many power connections and possibly end up breaking north. Possibly end up breaking, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with the sentence. All right, you can go there. Okay, you're missing those things. You're missing lots of things. That's fine. We'll get all those things shortly. All right. Step number 1. Step number 2 is science. Can I get a blue science? You're skinny as hell. Can I squeeze you in? Actually, will you go right there? You'll go right there. Blue science is done. It didn't complain, so it must have gone down correctly. Red science. Won't fit there, but will probably fit there. Can I put a red science right there? Cool. Next blueprint, yellow science. And we also get to find out whether all those blueprints I said I was going to fix, whether I actually fixed them. Yellow science. I'm looking at this gap. Okay, what else do we have? Do we have engines? Engines won't fit you too wide. Okay. Gears? Oh, there's a gear build. Beside a gear build, can I do a magnetic coils? It's also tiny. There. There. Magnetic coils, microcrystalline. Yeah. Optical fiber. Green chips. Green chips, another small build. Okay, we're making progress. Can I fill in all of this stuff and all of this? So there's still some very large blueprints that need to go in. All that can go away. All that can go away. All that can go away. That can go away. Oh, actually, you guys are how long? You're 60 long. And that recipe takes how long? 1 per second. So technically I could either blueprint it or I could just duplicate it. I think I'll blueprint it out a new one. All right. Next on our list is, I don't know, we're picking at random here. Can I do plastic? Plastic's skinny, right? I do a plastic. You're gonna say no, right? Okay, they're too close to one another. So, all right. Can I do yellow science? Yep. Yellow science will fit. No. How about here? Cool. Yellow science will fit there. Can I do purple science right beside it? No. No. Foundation required. Oh, that's an entirely different thing. I can fix that. Foundation. Great. Purple. Here. Cool. Cashmere crystals. Here, remembering that I need to leave a little bit of a gap in the back of it to make sure we get hydrogen in fast enough. Okay. Or possibly just a second tower. Cashmere crystals. CPUs. Okay, down a tile. There we go. Fiber optics. In there. Green science. In no. How about here? How about there? Ooh, green science. Fiber optics. Gears already done. Graphene, which is chem plants, which generally argue. You're going to argue that that's the way, and you would run into the next build. Okay, definitely not there then. Okay, can I remove all of this through to here, through to here, through to there. Remove you guys. Okay, can we and probably preemptively remove this lava and the stone. Get on north. Okay, now we have our nanotubes there, so I should be able to put graphene, hopefully. Oh, graphene's a super long build. Yes, this giant build. In that case, can I put that right beside the previous one? Providing a fit. Can we go graphene? There's iron in the way. Flatten. Okay. Graphene can go tab, 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 tab. And that's our foundation required there. But apart from that, you're happy. I will take it. Foundation considered to be delivered. Okay. Tab, 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 tab. That's all. Okay. Yep, that build is massive. And I'm already out of belt. Okay, can I grab... all the belt. Alright, what we're up to? We're up to graphene. Green chips are done. Lenses. Lenses. Actually, will probably fit in nicely. Nope. Okay, lenses are done. Magnetic coils are done. Microcrystalline components. I think you're microcrystalline components, aren't you? Here, we hover this over the top of that and we go, yep, looks to be about the same length. No, it's shorter. How about you? Nope. How about you? Nope. All right, we'll find out. You know what? I don't think I've put it down. I think it was too big twice. Can I put you here? If I put a tiny bit of foundation in a hole about there. Right. Microcrystalline components can go here. If I put in even more foundation. Okay. Nanotubes can fit into this gap, let's hope. No, too high up planet. Colliding with a single power pole that lived. Oh wait, nanotubes. Go. You're getting really close. Okay, that says foundation. That says no go. Okay. I think I'm gonna put you here instead. Oh, they're too far up the planet. Alright, can I do... because the one I'm worried about is strange matter. Can I do strange matter... here? Oh, wow, that went in easy. Okay, can I do... critical photons? That doesn't seem long enough. Oh, it's because it's for 30. I want to copy it. Copy, paste. There. Okay. There. Foundation required. I can solve that problem. Can I fill in that hole? Alright, back to paste. Paste, and I've just realized that that also means that this is the original 30 build, not upgraded 60 build. Can I remove that ghost? And then can we do a copy from here to here? I thought I had a Ethereum delivery problem beforehand. We're about to fix that good and proper. There, no. Well, there's just everything in the way. Okay, vein utilization again, and fill in and bury all of that. Okay, back to this problem. Can I put this? Oh, we're running out of time. Running out of time just to get ghosts on the ground. All right, so that's that one. What else do we have? We have the double oil refinery, which actually looks like it would go there very nicely. Okay, how about there? How about there with a bit of foundation in that hole? Double refinery. Okay, that's the refinery done. Can I fly over here? Yeah, all of that, and a foundation. Pots are still off. Can I grab all of that? And no, out of construction mode, so I can see where the hell I am. Swing back to north. So again, I can see what the hell I'm doing. I'm going to remove all of that, all of that. I have removed a number of the shields. So we need to sort of get a move on and actually get things in and built, and then the shields replaced. So we had nanotubes was missing. There's a bit of coal there. There was a bit of coal there. Okay, nanotubes are still missing, which will you fit? No. Will you fit here? Technically, I don't know. We have this graphene build right below the nanotubes that I'm about to place down, which is designed to be supplemental to make sure that we have enough for blue juice. And we're doubling blue juice. So we might need another supplemental nanotube, and you know what? If I can fit you in, I'll just duplicate you. Okay. We're up to nanotubes. We need particle containers, which can go all the way back here. Yep. We need plane filters, which is long and skinny, so you can go in, we'll move you down the planet if possible. Here. We need plastic, which has chem plants, which could make it awkward, but hopefully you will. No. How about over here? No. Okay. Alright, we'll leave you for a minute. Quantum chips, which is small. Are you actually small enough to fit that gap? Ooh, possibly. Collide with objects, so no. Okay, fine. Quantum chips can go here. Plastic quantum chips, strange matter we've already done. Titanium crystals can go, please fit. Okay, and then that leaves titanium glass, which is smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was a massive build. You go there, and then turbines can go right beside it. And then that definitely means plastic can go in another autosave. Plastic can go in this gap. Deletes. Okay, plastic can go here. And then I think I'm good on graphene, and I think I'm just going to be short on nanotubes for juice. So we're going to put just you right there. All right, that's the plan. That's the plan. I still need to double the actual labs, and I need to pick up all this stuff and put it all down. But that's the plan for the next episode. Yeah, for the next episode, I need to turn on the bots and do a circumnavigate the globe, building all this. I'll also need to take all those out of storage, 50 of those, and 50 of those, and a few hundred of those, and a bunch of those. 250 is maybe too much. Maybe 90 of those, and half a dozen of those, and so on and so forth. And oh god, so many of those things. And one around the planet, but that will happen in the next episode. In the next episode, we want to double science again, make all the science go all the burr, and therefore we go from 60 science per second to 120, which also means that queue is going to run out very fast. But I'm running out of time. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I will see you in the very next episode where we're going to build all of this. Yes, all of this. I know, that's it, fine. You happy? You happy? You've tapped your wrist enough. We're out. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye.